What do you want from me?
What kind of governor is Sir?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanish's is... Take care.
Нормально, наконец-то спиздил кольцо.
What are you here for?
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
But of course. Money first, though.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Agree?
Come now. Just a little more, and we... You won't regret spending the money. Hey!
What are you staring at? The bars are for paying guests. Good day to you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for...
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you... God be with you.
Hey! What? Jesus!
Jesus. Not as shallow as it looks.
Что плавать не умею. О, Господи, блядь.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard.
В настройках поставил проще.
You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Wafford rocks to make it a proper stink.
I think I'll pass on this one.
Pity. But let me know if you change your mind.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will...
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if there were, not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
What was it you wanted from me?
I want you to break into the Townburg.
I think I'll...
May the Lord watch over you.
I'll slay you, you scum. What's the matter? Come on!
Hey, young fellow, you can't sleep here. Go and find a bed of your own. Out! You can't be serious. Sleep. Hey. Damn. Hey, do you think you own the place? Snoring here? Clear off! Hey, get up off of that bed. You've no business here. Hey, young fellow. Get up! What are you doing lying here? Get the hell out! Hey, do you think you own the place? Snoring here? Clear off! Hey, young fellow. Hey. Oh. Look out! Get up!
Have you eaten yet?
Yes.
I did.
Damn. God save you.
Would you happen to have any work
Of course I would. And
like last time?
properly done this time. And who else to set the task to than you? The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does stop. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Consider it done.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Goodbye.
What's going? What do you want? Good luck then.
I'd like to make use...
So what are you...
I'd like,
That can be arranged, but you're...
that's-
Goodbye.
You've been on this trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
I have that ring for you.
Excellent. They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
Any chance of...
For you, always. A friend of mine asked me to help him get back some disputed land from his...
And you've become an officer of the law?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing. There's a deed of...
I've had quite enough of it.
As you prefer. If you change your mind...
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
What are you here for?
Did you find out what
What do I know? The lords are at each other.
God bless.
Hal! What are you doing here?
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Scallis?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund... They never dreamed Sir Ratzik would use the storm as... The entire village slipped away as... In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside.
So do I. You tricked them nicely.
Well, you know.
Good day to you.
Did you find out what I...
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig signed... Good luck to you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What are you hanging around for?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and...
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket.
So you're a pickpocket? Alright, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick to...
I'm not a thief.
A pox on you, your kin and all your descendants. Call yourself a Christian. Farewell. God be with you.
Good luck to you.
О, здорово.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You realise I could kill you without a moment's thought? Anytime I want to, you coward.
Haha, really? Then go ahead. Show me.
No kurwa.
Да, блядь.
You know how this one ends. Here.
Да заебал ты хватать, блядь.
About that money you owe me.
Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
The hell with that. I want my money, and right now.
Then, I don't know what I can do for you.
About
Maybe I... If...
the hell...
You're all we need right now.
Good health to you, sir. Take care now.
Bread!
I need to search
Bread! Rolls and pretzels!
What part didn't you understand?
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails
With
ya.
salt, caraway
What's going on?
seeds, garlic and more. You'll
Orders of
find
His
it
Lordship.
nowhere else.
I'm here on important business, and you're going to hold me up with some bloody inspection.
No exceptions.
Garlic,
Ugh,
onions,
come on then.
mushrooms and asparagus. Come
Are you
right
yanking
up.
my
No
pistol?
need to be shy.
Hand over all the stolen goods you have. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Now you can enter.
Callum,
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Never.
Cucumbers, broccoli, asparagus and prunes.
God be with you.
Aren't you Ringlet? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right?
Maybe not.
Yeah, and you can...
I want nothing.
God be with you.
What are you here?
God bless.
Have some compassion.
Come right up.
Good day to you.
I'm not done with you yet.
I hope you've got corn. God be with you.
Boy, yeah.
You're...
Блядь, чё аж тут?
Fred Beach, just this morning. Fred!
I'll be with you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say? Good luck to you.
блядь.
Take that!
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day, night,
Copy with you.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You scut. May the Lord watch us.
Заебал. Да. Ёбаный в рот. Блядь. Сука. Пошел нахуй, блядь, петух. Да не. Мне надо поспать. Видишь, есть fast travel. Еще и удобный. По чуть-чуть, да. Я уже вроде и бабками разжился. Теперь мне надо знать, где живет этот петух, которого я отпиздил, я же у него ключи забрал. Надо за ним проследить.
Stop right there. I have to search you.
Ну, давай.
Why?
Orders of his...
I'm here on important business.
There's nothing that can't wait a moment.
If you insist.
What the fuck is this? All these things are stolen. Now you can enter.
that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Scouts.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you would be dead. He gave his life for yours.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I'm going to speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here? My father made him a sword.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it.
Of course you are, Hal. Good.
Thanks.
Look out.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord. Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Henry.
What actually happened to you in Scallops? I mean, during the attack and... Well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right, then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold.
Hello, you. Come here.
And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring.
Aren't you a nice boy?
I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose. Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Dinka. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Look what I've got. You'll love this.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. There's a good dog. That's my boy. Wait here for me. Stay. To heel, Tinker. Come along. To heel, Tinker. Let's see. Seek. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.